Hello, welcome to your weekly Pick Your Crystal reading here at Soulprint Intuitive Tarot. Thank you very, very much for being here to select your crystal for the week of March 3rd through the 29th. All right, before I start, just very quickly, for those of you who might be interested in a personal reading from me, if you go into the drop box below, there is an email address that is soulprint888@gmail.com. If you want to just send me out a little email saying that you're looking for reading information, I will be happy to send it back to you. Alrighty, so we're starting off with these today. Alrighty, so we're calling this one blue. Okay, it's sort of a blue-black mix. We're going to call it blue. And rose quartz, so we're calling it pink. And I'm pretty sure this one is Lorimar, but we're calling this one just green. Alrighty, so take a moment. As you know, one, two, or all three crystals may call to you. Only one may. So take a moment, see what is calling your name, what is looking for you. Some people use pendulums, and that's a great idea. However it works for you, works. And let's get started. Here we go. So we're going to start off with blue. What do we have here? Okay, we have the Two of Cups, Page of Wands, the King of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. So, this sign of is a really good news kind of reading. All right. So the Two of Cups is about, new relationships, partnerships. It can be about an important reunion or union. It can also talk about reconciliation, balance in a relationship. Very often the Two of Cups card it can often be about like soulmate relationships or really good friendships, that kind of energy. The Page of Wands brings you good news. Just as simple as that. That's what the Page of Wands does. She brings you good news. Now, because it's followed by both the King and the Queen of Pentacles. So let's take a moment and look at the attributes of the King and the Queen of Pentacles. As you know, Pentacles have to do with your life. It has to do with money, with work, with health, with material possessions. And sometimes it has to do with creative outlets and what you create when you're being creative. So the Queen of Pentacles is about it's about a woman of worth who is capable, practical. She can handle money very well. She's amazing at budgeting, that kind of thing. The King of Pentacles is about success, a successful man who very often will work with figures or numbers. So what you have here is really, it looks like some sort of a partnership that either you're contemplating going into. Maybe it's a business partnership. It may be a new relationship. It might be even, resuming something. Perhaps you had, I'm not sure, like some sort of a cottage industry business or something that you were really wanting to do and enjoying to do. It could even be a trip. And then, COVID happened and everything kind of stopped. And maybe you've been thinking about getting back to those thoughts and those projects or those ambitions. The Page of Wands is saying, you know what, there's good news coming for you, and you have the resources to make it happen. There's going to be the success you're looking for. There's going to be the material possessions that you need to facilitate the success of this relationship, this Two of Cups. This is just sort of a gentle warning, all right? If you are in a brand new relationship, you want to be careful that you are protecting your own resources, that you are not risking your own financial or material security for this relationship, and particularly if it's a new relationship, until you have some real clarity about what's going to evolve here. So that's just a little bit of a reminder that when you have your material security, you need to be very, very cautious about relinquishing or giving it up. All right. I don't really have anything to add. This is just a really nice energy reading. So there's the tangible things you need, whether it's money, resources, material possessions, whatever it is. Got some good news coming with regards to this partnership or relationship. I'm really, really liking this for those of you who selected the crystal. All right. Let's look at the pink. And what do we have here? Temperance, the Knight of Wands, the World, and the Six of Wands. All righty. So temperance, as we know, is about balance. It is about, not too much sort of at either end of the spectrum. It's about finding that middle ground. It is about the easy flow of energy when you are not sitting at extremes. There's just a gentleness to the flow of the energy around you. It feels balanced. The Knight of Wands is talking about very often a change of residence, a change of home. Maybe you're looking to move. Maybe you're downsizing. Maybe you're upsizing. Maybe you're going into a significant, you're embarking on a significant journey, or you're thinking about moving, shifting your home base. The World card is letting you know that creates the closure to one chapter or part of your life so that you really can begin a new chapter. So you can, begin a new, in a new place, in a new headspace, thinking about things other than what has been preoccupying your time for the last chapter that you wrote. And the Six of Wands is really talking about the success of that. It's talking about the victory of that. So now, the Knight of Wands could also be talking about communications. Perhaps you're waiting for some information to come along. But whatever it is, the Knight of Wands is sort of about action. It's about taking an action, taking a step forward. Is it possible that perhaps you have been living your life in a way that is so complacent, so balanced, it has almost become boring or unfulfilling? In which case, perhaps it's time to shake things up a little bit and know that it's time to shut down or close off one particular area or aspect of your life so that you can begin anew and move into that place of success, achievement, recognition, promotion. So this is very, these cards have a couple of different meanings or connotations, and you're going to know which applies to you. But there's definitely that feeling of the balance, action of moving forward. This is about closing a chapter and beginning a new chapter that is successful, a chapter that brings you recognition or happiness, accomplishment. That's what I can tell you. It's time to get moving into something new. The time has come. And look at this green. Here we go. Seven of Cups, High Priestess, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. So the Seven of Cups is, sometimes it's called the illusion and delusion card, simply because there is just a feeling of being overwhelmed, sometimes with choices. Sometimes it's about knowing you have to make a decision and you're not sure that you're making the right decision, or you're not clear about the decision you need to make. Sometimes this is about spending a lot of emotions and energy imagining worst case scenarios when we all know the worst case scenarios almost never happen. So the Seven of Cups, because it's followed by the High Priestess, it's a very clear message. It's saying if you feel like you don't know what direction to move in, you have too many choices, you're scared of making the wrong choice, do what the High Priestess does. She looks deep into herself. She reveals secrets, maybe that she is even keeping from herself. She trusts her own intuition, her own magic, to find what is her highest truth, to find that which is in her highest good. So whatever these choices or confusion, whatever this is that the Seven of Cups represent, you're being asked to go inward, to go quiet, to be truly, truly honest with yourself and ask yourself, what do I want? And how do I get there? And because that High Priestess is followed by both the Ace and the Knight of Pentacles, this is sort of auspicious, right? Pentacles, you know this. They are about material possession. So they are about your life, your work, your health. You know, kind of energy. This is about the stuff, kind of the material stuff that life is made out of. And the Knight of Pentacles is talking about a positive outcome. It may take some work, it may take some energy, but the Knight of Pentacles sort of brings you reassurance that ultimately there is a positive outcome coming your way. So again, don't get wrapped up or caught up in the confusion of not kind of knowing what you want to do or how you want to do it. Go quiet, go inward, trust your own intuition, trust your own instincts, and know that whatever it is that you are wanting to draw into your life, whatever material possessions, clarity about the things you have, know that the Knight of Pentacles is saying you're going to get there eventually, okay? So in some ways, this reminds me a little bit of manifesting, right? So when you're feeling overwhelmed with the choices of your life, sometimes it's time to go quiet and just really go still. Listen to your intuition. Listen to that voice in your head. Listen to your gut. And know that there are, you can start a successful new thing, that there may be a gift coming, there may be information, documentation coming. So maybe you're trying, now you've figured out what you want. Now you're going to use the Ace of Pentacles to start to manifest it. And the Knight of Pentacles is saying, you can get there. You can achieve this. Stay focused on your highest, that which is in your highest good. And trust that the Knight is going to bring you that which you were trying to manifest, that success, that new beginning that you are looking for. I really like this one because it really does talk about checking in with you and figuring out or listening to what you actually want, perhaps as opposed to what you think you should want or other people tell you you should want. This is about trusting yourself to bring in the abundance and the success of your life. Okay. Thank you very, very much for being here. For all of you who are still at the end of this video, I wish you a lovely, lovely week ahead. Let the sun shine, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.